وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يعقوب عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يوسف عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا موسى عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا هارون عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا شعيب عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا إسماعيل عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا داود عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا سليمان عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا زكريا عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يحيى عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا أرميا عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا شعياء عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا إلياس عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا اليسع عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا ذو الكفل عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا يوشع عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام، وبالأسماء التي دعاك بها سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وعلى جميع النبيين والمرسلين أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد نبيك عدد ما خلقته من قبل أن تكون السماء مبنية والأرض مدحية والجبال مرسية والبحار مجرأة والعيون منفجرة والأنهار منهمرة والشمس مضحية والقمر مضيئا والكواكب مستنيرة، كنت حيث كنت لا يعلم أحد حيث كنت إلا أنت وحدك لا شريك لك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد حلمك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد علمك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كلماتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد نعمتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد ملء سماواتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد ملء أرضك، وصل على سيدنا محمد ملء عرشك، وصل على سيدنا محمد زينة عرشك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما جرى به القلم في الكتاب، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت في 7 سماواتك، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما أنت خالق فيهن إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل قطرة قطرت من سماواتك إلى أرضك من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد من يسبحك ويهللك ويكبرك ويعظمك من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد أنفاسهم وألفاظهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل نسمة خلقتها فيهم من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد السحاب الجارية، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد الرياح الذارية من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما هبت عليه الرياح وحركته من الأغصان والأشجار والأوراق والثمار، وجميع ما خلقت على أرضك وما بين سماواتك من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد نجوم السماء من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد ملء أرضك مما حملت وأقلت من قدرتك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت في 7 بحارك مما لا يعلم علمه إلا أنت وما أنت خالقه فيها إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد ملء 7 بحارك، وصل على سيدنا محمد زنة 7 بحارك مما حملت وأقلت من قدرتك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عدد أمواج بحارك من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد الرمل والحصى في مستقر الأرضين وسهلها وجبالها من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد اضطراب المياه العذبة والملحة من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقته على جديد أرضك في مستقر الأرضين شرقها وغربها سهلها وجبالها وأوديتها وطريقها وعامرها وغامرها إلى سائر ما خلقته عليها وما فيها، ومدر وحجر من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي عدد نبات الأرض من قبلتها وشرقها وغربها وسهلها وجبالها وأوديتها وأشجارها وثمارها وأوراقها وزروعها وجميع ما يخرج من نباتها وبركاتها من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت من الجن والإنس والشياطين وما أنت خالقه منهم إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل شعرة في أبدانهم وفي وجوههم وعلى رؤوسهم منذ خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد خفقان الطير وطيران الجن والشياطين من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل بهيمة خلقتها على جديد أرضك من صغير أو كبير في مشارق الأرض ومغاربها من إنسها وجنها ومما لا يعلم علمه إلا أنت من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد خطاهم على وجه الأرض من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة في كل يوم 1000 مرة. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد من يصلي عليه، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد من لم يصل عليه، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد القطر والمطر والنبات، وصل على سيدنا محمد عدد كل شيء. اللهم وصل على سيدنا محمد في الليل إذا يغشى، وصل على سيدنا محمد في النهار إذا تجلى، وصل على سيدنا محمد في الآخرة والأولى، وصل على سيدنا محمد شابا زكيا، وصل على سيدنا محمد كهلا مرضيا، وصل على سيدنا محمد منذ كان في المهد صبيا، وصل على سيدنا محمد حتى لا يبقى من الصلاة شيء. اللهم وأعط سيدنا محمدا المقام المحمود الذي وعدته، الذي إذا قال صدقته وإذا سأل أعطيته. اللهم وأعظم برهانه وشرف بنيانه وأبلج حجته وبين فضيلته. اللهم وتقبل شفاعته في أمته، واستعملنا بسنته، وتوفنا على ملته، واحشرنا في زمرته وتحت لوائه، واجعلنا من رفقائه، وأوردنا حوضه، واسقنا بكأسه، وانفعنا بمحبته، اللهم آمين. وأسألك بأسمائك التي دعوتك بها أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد عدد ما وصفت ومما لا يعلم علمه إلا أنت، أن ترحمني وتتوب علي وتعافيني من جميع البلاء والبلوى، وأن تغفر لي وترحم المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات، وأن تغفر لعبدك المذنب الخاطئ الضعيف، وأن تتوب عليه إنك غفور رحيم. اللهم آمين يا رب العالمين. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: من قرأ هذه الصلاة مرة واحدة كتب الله له ثواب حجة مقبولة وثواب من أعتق رقبة من ولد إسماعيل عليه السلام. فيقول الله تعالى: يا ملائكتي هذا عبد من عبادي أكثر الصلاة على حبيبي محمد، فوعزتي وجلالي ووجودي ومجدي وارتفاعي لأعطينه بكل حرف صلى قصرا في الجنة، وليأتيني يوم القيامة تحت لواء الحمد نور وجهه كالقمر ليلة البدر، وكفه في كف حبيبي محمد. هذا لمن قالها كل يوم جمعة له هذا الفضل والله ذو الفضل العظيم. اللهم إني أسألك بحق ما حمل كرسيك من عظمتك وقدرتك وجلالك وبهائك وسلطانك وبحق اسمك المخزون المكنون الذي سميت به نفسك وأنزلته في كتابك واستأثرت به في علم الغيب عندك أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد عبدك ورسولك. وأسألك باسمك الذي إذا دعيت به أجبت وإذا سئلت به أعطيت. وأسألك باسمك الذي وضعته على الليل فأظلم وعلى النهار فاستنار وعلى السماوات فاستقلت وعلى الأرض فاستقرت وعلى الجبال فرست وعلى الصعبة فذلت وعلى ماء السماء فسكبت وعلى ماء السحاب فأمطرت. وأسألك بما سألك به سيدنا محمد نبيك وأسألك بما سألك به سيدنا آدم نبيك وأسألك بما سألك به أنبياؤك ورسلك وملائكتك المقربون صلى الله عليهم أجمعين. وأسألك بما سألك به أهل طاعتك أجمعين أن تصلي على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما خلقت من قبل أن تكون السماء مبنية والأرض مطحية والجبال مرسية والعيون منفجرة والأنهار منهمرة والشمس مضحية والقمر مضيئا والكواكب منيرة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد علمك وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد حلمك وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما أحصاه اللوح المحفوظ من علمك. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد ما جرى به القلم في أم الكتاب عندك وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء سماواتك وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء أرضك وصل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد ملء ما أنت خالقه من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد عدد صفوف الملائكة وتسبيحهم وتقديسهم وتحميدهم وتمجيدهم وتكبيرهم وتهليلهم من يوم خلقت الدنيا إلى يوم القيامة. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد.
Sign of Munafiq. This is the sign of Munafiq. Holy Prophet ﷺ, one time, sitting down, and he was about to make the sohbat, he was about to make the zikr, he was about to give the waz, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and he's in connection. As he was about to start, that's the time one munafiq, hypocrite, stands up, slowly walking from one end, walking, interrupting, and sits down. Prophet ﷺ saying, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. So he begins again, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. As he was about to start, another munafiq gets up, walking, sits down, interrupting 3 times. Shaykh never forget that, and he never makes us to forget that. This is a sign of a munafiq. just as you're about to start, something is going to happen. Something is going to happen. Always not catching to see. Watch out. If we don't try to fix ourselves, in the next couple of weeks, you're going to carry it in the month of Ramadan, definitely. Your selfishness is going to become even worse. You're going to see the fruits of that selfishness. Your thoughtlessness, heedlessness, your laziness, your ghaflat, you're not caring, you're not running, not being awake, it is going to carry into Ramadan. So many asking me, what should we do to prepare? What should we do to prepare? You're not even looking to see the things that you should be improving on. You're not cleaning it up. What kind of prayers you're going to make? What you're going to present to Allah? What you're going to put in your heart when that heart is heedless and headless and dirty like that? Okay. It's not a problem with us. If you're not going to fix yourselves, we will close that door. Stay outside. You're not going to fix yourself, we'll close that door and we're going to say, stay at home. No need to come. But I want to come, it's Ramadan. No need. Stay home. You're not fixing yourself, we're going to say, keep whatever that you have. Get sunk in it. Because where we're moving forward, there should not be anything that is going to hold you back. Remember this. This is for you and for me and anyone who is listening. Fix yourselves. Because so many of you, you're not fixing yourself. You're still sleeping. Okay. And we're getting very sick and tired of talking. So we're not going to talk anymore. Allah forgive us, make us to wake up. Ya Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هاوية وأربعين وتؤذنا تخلوة رياضا حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله العظيم الذي لا اله الا هو الحي القيوم واتوب اليك من كل ذنب معصية من كل ما يخالف دين الاسلام من كل ما يخالف الشريعة من كل ما يخالف الطريقات من كل ما يخالف المعرفات من كل ما يخالف الحقيقات من كل ما يخالف العظمات يا ارحم الراحمين أودعني كلمتان شهادتان عندك يا رسول الله وهي لنا وليتي يومك يا أنزل رحمة للعالمين اللهم يا مسبب الأسباب يا مفتح الأبواب يا مقلب القلوب والأبصار يا دليل المتحيرين يا غياث المستغيثين يا حي يا قيوم يا ذو الجلال والإكرام وفد أمر إلا الله إن الله باسر بالعباد رابطه الشريف فاتحة الشر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين صلوات الشريف اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم ألم نشرح الشر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب الله إخلاص الشر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله فاتحة الشر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين صلوات الشريف اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم صل يا ربي وسلم على جميع الأنبياء المرسلين وعلى كل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب قد آتيتني من الملك وعلمتني من تأويل الأحاديث فاطر السماوات والأرض أنت ولي في الدنيا والآخرة توفني مسلما بلغني بالصالحين آمنا بالله صدق الله العظيم سبحانك ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين إلى شرف النبي مصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى وصحبه الكرام وإلى مشايخنا وتركاتنا أكشبندية العليا حضرة الروح إمام تركاز حالك وجه شرنشبل محمد رئيس الوارث سلطان الأولياء شاب الله فايز دايستاني أبو فكرة سيد أجمد رباني سلطان الأولياء قبلة الإسلام صاحب الزمان شيخ سلطان مولانا محمد ناظم الألكاني Had Mahacagan İl Abdülhalik Ucumani sahibi Sevşi Abdülkerim El Kıbrısı Rabbani sahi sadatına ve sıddıki.
El Fatiha. فاعلم أنه لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ألا بذكر الله تطمئن قلوب بلى الله الله الله الله الله الله الله الله الله الله الله Allah الوكيل نعم المولى نعم الناصر ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حق الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله الله حي الله حي يا قيوم الله يا قيوم الله يا قيوم الله يا قيوم الله يا قيوم الله يا قيوم الله يا قيوم الله حسبنا الله نعم الوكيل نعم المولى نعم الناصر ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. يا هو يا هو يا دعيم يا هو يا هو يا دعيم يا هو يا هو يا دعيم الله يا هو يا دعيم يا دعيم يا دعيم يا دعيم يا الله يا دعيم يا دعيم يا دعيم يا الله يا حليم يا حليم يا حليم يا الله يا حليم يا حليم يا حليم يا ناصر ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. صل يا رب وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وآل الكل الأجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. على أشرف العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات. على أفضل العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات. على أكمل العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات. صلوات الله تعالى وملائكته وأنبيائه ورسوله وجميع الكلام محمد وعلى آل محمد عليه السلام. ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. رضي الله تبارك وتعالى سيدنا أصحاب رسول الله أجمعين وعن تابعين بإحسان والمجتهدين الماتين والعلماء المتقين والأولياء الصالحين وإلى مشايخنا في تركة النقشبندية العليا. قدس الله تعالى أرواحهم وزكيهم من أمر الله تعالى البركة ورضى الله تعالى بركاتهم وفي ذاتهم دائما والحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة. سبحان ربي العلي الأعلى الوهاب.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. جعل الله وإياكم من يستجيبوا شفاعته وأرجو من الله رحمته ورأفته. اللهم بحرمة هذا النبي الكريم وآله وأصحابه السالكين على منهاجه القويم اجعلنا من خير أمته واشفنا بذيل حرمته واحشنا غدا في زمرته وسامل ألسنتنا في مدحه ونصرته وعنا متمسكين بسنته وطاعته ومتنا اللهم على حبه وجماعته. اللهم ادخل مع الجنة فلمن يدخلها وانزل معه في قصورها فلمن ينزلها وارحمنا ما يشفع الخلائق فترحمها. اللهم ارزقنا زيارته في كل سنة ولا تجعل من الغافلين كولا عنه قبل سنة. اللهم لا تجعل بعث ذنوبا وترتات برداء المغفرة والعيوبا. اللهم انه كان معنا فاسترد ما دخلوا بمثلها فارض من فضله رحمهم الله. اللهم ارحمنا هذا السنة من اصحاب القبور وفيبقى على من يبقى سناه على ممر الدهور. اللهم اجعل لك ذاكرين ولنعمائك شاكرين وليوم لقائك من الذاكرين وحين مطاعتك مشغولين ولا توفيتنا فتوفنا غير مفتونين ولا مخذولين واختم لنا منك بخير اجمعين. اللهم اكفنا شر الظالمين. اللهم اكفنا شر الظالمين. اللهم اكفنا شر الظالمين واجعل مفتة هذه الدنيا سالمين. اللهم اجعل هذا الرسول الكريم شفيعا وارزقنا به يوم القيامة مقاما نافعا. اللهم اسقنا من حوض نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم شربة هنيئة مانية بابدا وعشنا تحت لوائه غدا. اللهم اغفر لنا به وعلى آبائنا وأمهاتنا ومشايخنا ولمعلمين ذوات الحقوق علينا ولمن أجل هذا الخير في هذه الساعة ولجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك أنت القريب مجيب الدعوات وقاضي الحاجات وقاضي الحاجات وقاضي الحاجات وغافر الذنوب والخطيئات يا أرحم الراحمين يا أرحم الراحمين يا أرحم الراحمين. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Ya Rabbi, all praises are due to you. May our peace and blessings be on the Holy Prophet Islam and his family and his companions. Ya Rabbi, please bless our Grand Sheikh Sultan Awliya, Sheikh Maulana Muhammad Nazim Al-Dakani. Ya Rabbi, please bless our Sheikh Sahib Saif Sheikh Al-Karim Al-Kibsi Rabbani. Ya Rabbi, raise them to higher and higher and higher stations. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, give long life, healthy life, strong life to Sheikh Uthman Effendi. Ya Rabbi, make us to be better ones for him. Ya Rabbi, make us to be better ones in this way. Ya Rabbi, Ya Rabbi, make us to be spending these last few days of Sha'ban with the right way, Ya Rabbi, in a way that's pleasing to you, Ya Rabbi. Make us to be running to do more Hizmat, Ya Rabbi. Make us to be running to fix our egos, Ya Rabbi. Don't make us to be slave to our ego, Ya Rabbi. Don't make us to be in ghaflat, Ya Rabbi. Don't make us to be stubborn and arrogant, Ya Rabbi. Make us to be the ones who are pleasing to our Shaykh, Ya Rabbi. Make us to be the ones that are spending these days in a way that's pleasing to you, Ya Rabbi. Make us to enter to Ramadan in a way that's pleasing to you, Ya Rabbi. For the sake of this holy night, Ya Rabbi. For the sake of our Shaykh, Ya Rabbi.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Rabbi, Peygamber Efendimiz Aleyhisselatü Vesselam Hazretleri'nin yüzü hürmetine, Ya Rabbi, mübarek Cuma gecesinin hürmetine, büyük şeyimizin ve şeyimizin ahiretteki makamlarını, güçlerini, kuvvetlerini, heybetlerini, şanlarını, şereflerini arttır. Ya Rabbi, onların yüzü hürmetine, Şeyh Lokman Efendi'nin gücünü, kuvvetini, heybetini, şanını, şerefini arttır. Ya Rabbi, cemaatimizi emin eman dairende tut. Ya Rabbi, Recep ve Şaban ayını bizler için mübarek kıl. Ya Rabbi, mübarek Ramazan-ı Şerif ayını ümmetinin ayına, Ya Rabbi, bizlere hayırlı bir şekilde kavuşmayı nasip ve mesele eyle. Ya Rabbi, bu son günlerin kıymetini bilmeyi bizlere nasip ve mesele eyle. Ya Rabbi, bilerek veya bilmeyerek işlemiş olduğumuz günahlarımızı affet, bağışla Ya Rabbi, şükür kapısından ayırma Ya Rabbi, şeyimizin ümmetini dünya ahiret üzerimizden eksik etme Ya Rabbi.
Estağfurullah, estağfurullah, estağfurullah. Lazım anasın la ilahe illa ve la ilahe. Tevbeten abdin meşhur. Allahümme ente rabbi la ilahe illa. Ya Vahhab, ya Vahhab, ya Vahhab, ya Musabib vel esbab, min fatih al-abhan. Lil tahayrin ya hayy kayyum. Allahümme salaten tunjina cemil halil muhafet. Allahümme salli Muhammed ve hamd. Ya Rahman Rahim, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahman Rahim, fa'fu anna. Ya Rahman Rahim, gafara lana mustaqim, fatah al-qulub. İlah şerifine Mustafa Resulullah sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem. Hasidina halika ve ceşanir. Sultan Evliya Şahidullah. Şeyh Sultan Mevlana. Sahibi Saif. Fatiha. Fatiha. Tamam. Selamun Aleyküm. before he was veiled from this world. He's concentrating on heedlessness. What is this heedlessness? How can Hazrati Insan, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us to be His Khalifa, that He has commanded all of the angels. Angels are holding the power. Malaika, they're holding the power. Meaning everything in creation must bend to the will of man that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created to be His representative. How can man be in ghaflat? What is it, this heedlessness, that causes a man to be in ghaflat? What is it? And what happens if you are heedless? People are running after mystical knowledge, but they don't even have knowledge of themselves. They're running after mystical knowledge, but they don't even know who they are. If you don't know who you are, you don't know who your Lord is. If you don't know who your Lord is, what are you worshipping? Your ego. Something that you make up to be your Lord. If you don't know who your Lord is, how can you worship Him? How can you serve Him? What kind of mystical knowledge it is going to be useful? Shaitan knows mystical knowledge too. Shaitan knows. Knowledge reaching up all the way to the paradises. He was inside the paradise. No one can be higher than Shaitan in understanding this mystical knowledge. Yet, when Allah commanded Azazil at that time to say, now bow down to my representative, that way you're going to bow down to me. Correct? Bow down to that one. He's going to teach you about yourself. And you will then learn how to bow down to me. Shaitan says, no, I bow down only to you. I don't need anyone to teach me how to. So the way to Allah now, it is according to his ego. How can Hazrati Insan be heedless? What makes a person to be heedless? To be in ghaflat? Who are the ones who are not in ghaflat? The prophets, they are not in ghaflat. The awliya Allah, they are not in ghaflat. The prophets. And in moments when we have our manners, we are not going to say that they make a sin. Hasha, astaghfirullah. Moments when they may make a mistake, astaghfirullah, that they slip. Allah is showing what it is that was affecting them as a human, so that we will learn from it. Those ones who were never in ghaflat, and we are seeing moments when they slip a little bit, how much Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is making them to go through. Hazrati Adam, Safiullah, he he was living in paradise. He understood everything from paradise. He tasted everything from paradise that we cannot even imagine. What is making him to eat from that fruit, that wheat? What is making him to do that and to forget about the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? What is it that made his son, Qabil, to lose his identity, to want to kill his own brother? That they were the first ones in this world. What is it that is making all these ones on the way of haqq and those ones who are on the way of batil to commit all those actions that they are doing? What is causing them to lose themselves? Easy for people to say it's shaitan. Shaitan is making you to lose yourself. Shaitan will not enter into your heart if you don't open the door. This is the whole point now. Your heart, you have to take care of it. Your heart, you have to protect it, because the heart now, it is the throne of Allah. What is the good that you are searching for the knowledge, reaching all the way to Sidratul Muntaha, when your own heart, it is filled with dirtiness? That you're not understanding who you're worshipping, you're not understanding what is your ego, you're not understanding what is shaitan, you're not understanding this, you're not understanding now the enemies. That they are always, you're opening the door, they are polluting your heart now. If you're not understanding that, it is like the man who has all the weapons in the world to destroy the wrong. And he has the power to push the button. But the one who is telling him to push the button, it is his nafs, it is his ego. In the form, in the guise of haqq. How are you going to know? Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, hidden shirk. There is no more shirk for the nation, he's saying. Those ones who are believers. Muslims are not going to turn to start worshipping idols the way that earlier nations, they always do. Within one generation that the Prophet passed, they start worshipping idols. One generation. Some of them, they are so chosen by Allah, subhanallah, they are so favored in the time of their Prophet. When their Prophet was talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they make an idol to worship. That story is not to say we are better. That story to say it is in us, every one of us. The Prophet saying, the hidden shirk, it is harder to see, to detect, to know than a black ant on a black rock in the blackest part of the night. And tasawwuf must begin and end with that. Everything that comes, all the knowledges and all the experience that comes must be because of that. Otherwise, you think it is knowledge, but you're already worshipping other than Allah. You think those ones that were worshipping the golden calf, they were challenging Allah? You think those ones that they're saying, oh, this is our partner to Allah? No. In their mind, they are making philosophy to themselves, understandings to themselves, ideas to themselves. There's nothing. This is because we want to see magic, they are saying. We want to see Allah the way that Musa alayhi salam seeing Allah. We want to see that. We cannot see that. At least we can see this golden calf that is moving around like this. How cheap mankind can be when you're following to your nafs in the way of the prophets. You're not watching this? In the way of the prophets, you're going to commit the biggest wrong things. That so many in the way of tariqat, they're committing big wrong things. Some of them, they start thinking, I'm a saint. Some of them, they start thinking, I have direct connection. Nothing I'm doing is wrong. Some of them, they start saying, I have so much mystical knowledge now. I don't need to pray. I don't need to fast. I'm above Shariat. Every time someone is pursuing that kind of mystical knowledge, this is the first thing they do. I've never seen anyone who's stepping on their ego, concentrating on that hidden shirk, that they say, I don't have to pray, I don't have to fast, I don't have to do nothing, I'm above. Never. So pretty soon you're going to say that. And so many have done that. And some, they make claims now. They make more and more claims. They're going to even say, I'm higher than this saint and that saint. They're going to say now, because they see something, they get dazzled. They get drunk. Then that time the ego is going to whisper to them and shaitan is going to feed it. Don't you know? You're seeing this. Abdul Qadir Gilani Hazrat is also seeing this. You are the same. You are seeing this. Ibn Arabi is also seeing this. It's the same. The same things, don't you see the prophets they're going through? Some of them, they will even believe themselves to be higher than prophets. This has happened for 124,000 prophets too. That there are some, they're teaching something that is very precious, valuable, the hidden knowledge. They're teaching to them, and they take the hidden knowledge and they twist it because they are not ready. Because they didn't finish the hidden idols yet. Because they didn't even start to understand what is La ilaha illallah. They want to go all the way to Sidratul Muntaha, but they don't even know what is La ilaha illallah. What is the ilah? What is the idol that you want to first say La to destroy? And that time, those ones are going to say, oh, I go to such high station. I don't see anyone here but me. It must be because I am Allah. What makes the man to become a heedless? When he doesn't have a guide. When he doesn't follow his guide. When he's not taking his guide as his imam, as his guide in front of him in the decisions that he's making every year, every month, every day. Whether he is putting that guide in front of him for things concerning his family, his business, his life, his this or his that. What is that putting the guide in front? That is called sunnat. We're putting the Prophet ﷺ there. That the Prophet ﷺ is guiding us in everything that we are doing. When you're not taking the guidance of the Prophet ﷺ, because you don't understand, you say, a Prophet saying this, I'm saying this one is saying this. It's the same. I can take from anywhere. Then you finish. You finish. You're not taking Muhammad Rasulullah. That time, what kind of La ilaha illallah are you going to know? Yes, that kind of La ilaha illallah you're going to know the way that the Bani Israel, the Yahudis, they're going to know La ilaha illallah. They say La ilaha illallah and they're running, killing their prophets. Or you're going to say La ilaha illallah the way that the Christians are going to say La ilaha illallah, but there's this, and there is this. We're coming to the month of Ramadan, where if anything, you're going to understand your own weakness and you're going to understand your own strength. Don't look to the weakness or strength only in terms of your body. Don't say, oh, I'm not going to eat. First, I'm going to feel so weak. Then later, I'm going to feel so good. Because Ramadan has become just like that. That is a fasting for those ones who are on the animal level. You want to be animal level, then what claim you have of saying that you're a believer? Look to your strength and look to your weakness, how it is attacking your spirit. These are the days where you're going to look, you're going to understand, you're going to listen, you're going to put a guide. You're not going to be heedless to say, I'm going to do things as I like. As I like. I'm not going to put that guide in front of me. Why should I? So many, they have guides, but they're not putting. What is making you not to put your guide there? Because your ego is going to say, why? You've been doing it just like this. Why have to consult every time? Why everything has to be? Why are you following in the footsteps of the Prophet then? Literally, we're saying walking in the footsteps, no? We're not even saying walking in the way, walking in the footsteps. So what is causing the man now? Because to be in ghaflat, because he's no longer in the footsteps. He's in the way, but is walking his own way. Then you're going to learn easy way or hard way. This is not going to bring you too much benefit. When you walk, when you are driving and you are in the fast lane, to be in the fast lane, you will get from this point to that point quicker than if you're in the slow lane, correct? But you have to be in the fast lane, and there are rules in the fast lane. You don't abide by the rules in the fast lane, they will kick you out, they give you a ticket, or you're going to destroy yourself and other people. You cannot be in the fast lane now, that at least they say 65 miles per hour. And you say, I'm going to go 45 miles. I don't care. Or I'm going to drive more to the left, or I'm going to drive more to the right, or I'm going to go backwards. I'm still in the lane. No, you cannot do that. You will lose. And it is dangerous. Yeah. Ghaflat. What makes us not want to put our shaykh there? Because we're still following so many other ones. Because the remembrance of your Prophet is still not strong enough. It's not there. You're not hearing his voice. You're not looking at his life. You're not looking at his example. His presence is not strong. You may give 1 million salawats a day. But that naqsh is not made yet. If you don't follow according to the passion of the Prophet, who are you following? Your own passion. What you feel is right, wrong, how you're angry, how you're sad, you just follow. Then understand your ego will trick you. No matter how high you get, your ego is going to trick you, and it's going to make you to fall again. Shaitan went so high, he had mystical knowledge. He went so high, he was able to teach the angels. He was not an angel, but he was able to teach the angels. The awliya are saying that he was worshipping here on the earth. Thousands of years he was worshipping everywhere. Everywhere you stand in the face of this earth, Shaitan has put his forehead there. Are you understanding? When we are walking, are we even thinking, oh, we're walking here? Shaitan put his head there to worship Allah, to worship, to worship, to worship, to worship. That Shahin Naqshbandi is saying, if only I can find one handful of soil, one handful of dust, one handful of earth that Shaitan did not put his head to worship Allah, I would put all of mankind in that one handful to save them from Shaitan. But he said, I cannot find. He rose to the skies. He rose to the paradises because of his constant worship. He rose in mystical knowledge. He knows. When the ones living in paradise, they don't even know what is death, because this is pre-eternity. He was already talking about death. When they don't know any separation, anything that is not from Jannat, feelings and understandings that's not from paradise, he was already telling them what these feelings are. Before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blew one breath, the holy breath, to make Adam alayhi salam to enter into the form of the clay. Before that was done, just looking at the form, Shaitan knew who this one is going to be. But Shaitan did not understand himself. Awliyaullah saying in every level of paradise he was worshipping for 40,000 years. 40,000 years. He was seeing the angels, he was talking to them, he was teaching them, some of them. But he did not know himself. And he did not want to know himself. Now, when he made the prostration to Adam alayhi salam, now the order is saying not only to make prostration to Adam alayhi salam, now this one is representing me. You have to serve this one. You have to learn from this one. You have to obey this one. Hazrati Insan. That way, he will give you your secret and you'll rise to the station where you're supposed to be. Shaitan says no. La. He's saying la. From that time until now, he lost. So run. Prophet ﷺ is giving us the advice in the Akhir Zaman, don't run after so much knowledge. Don't run. Don't put yourself in front. Don't even try to be in front of official things. Pull yourself back. Keep your religion simple. Practice your religion sincerely. Pull yourself back to the top of a mountain and wait for Sahibu Zaman to appear. Prepare for him. They're saying, yeah, but there's so many other hadiths saying this. Yeah, you don't know which hadith is where, for whom, for what time, for when. It's like a man entering into a full pharmacy and he has a headache, but he starts taking things that is going to give him sickness because the medicine is not suited. Who is going to say what is the medicine? Oh, this is the point. Those ones who have knowledge. What knowledge? Those ones who knows the books. Yes, they are knowers, they are alims of the books. Then there are those ones that they can read the book before it is sent to this world. And those ones are the ones representing the prophets. As the Prophet saying, the ones with knowledge, the alims of my nation, they are like the prophets of the Bani Israel. Don't think the alims mean you go to this university, you go to this university. These days people don't even go to university. They take some course online and they call themselves this alim and this sheikh. What is the proof now? They are like the prophets of the Bani Israel. What are they like? The prophets of the Bani Israel. They are the proof, one of the proofs of karamats. What the prophets of the Bani Israel that they can do, those ones with knowledge, they can as well. Which is why for 1400 years, the believers are saying, following what the Prophet is saying, there are those who know the Zahir knowledge and those who know the Batin knowledge. And those who know the Batin, it is higher than those who know the Zahir. And they know because Allah gives them that power. Allah gives them that power because they finish themselves. Now they are a mirror representing their Lord. And those ones, no matter how much they are finishing according to their level, what they are taking from those ones, from the awliyaullah, what is necessary is given to them. So the miracles will keep happening. The Holy Prophet ﷺ. What is his biggest miracle? People are saying, what is his biggest miracle? The Quran. What does that mean? Biggest miracle is the Quran. That means that he himself is a walking Quran. And those who are in his shadows, they walk the Quran Karim. Look at the Sahaba Kiram. How did they come from station where they were in ignorancy era to become those ones who are companions to the Prophet? He turned their hearts, and their hearts stayed. Turning their hearts, it is the biggest miracle. To turn it away from this dunya to Mawla, to turn their hearts now following the Qibla. So don't look. Because to split the sea, yes, Holy Prophet ﷺ split the moon. But what he did was he split open the hearts of his Sahabis. And he took out the bad and he put it back together again. And that miracle continued until today. That their hearts, they have turned. And you by yourself, you know if that has happened in your life or not. Those hearts that they were dry and they never felt anything, now is turning to Allah and feeling something. That you're able to leave this world, you're able to understand what is your ego and shaitan and what are your desires, and put your face away from that and putting your face to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They're trying to pull you as much as they're trying to pull. You say no. You say La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. And that fight must continue until we die. And that fight makes us to become mujahid. That if we die in that fight, we will die as martyrs. That is the biggest jihad, the biggest struggle against to your nafs. You don't know what your nafs is, you cannot be in the struggle. Once you understand that nafs, you understand how this nafs, how big, how powerful, how evil it is, that it is the only thing in creation that is challenging the authority of Allah. Nothing in creation is challenging that authority except for the nafs. Who is even knowing this? Who is even asking? Who is believing in this? Who is concentrating? This is what we are following, our Shaykh. And we are continuing. May it be accepted. May Allah make us to fight this time and in Ramadan and after Ramadan and our whole lives. May our fight be good, be holy, be pure. May we be able to step on shaitan in our ego. May we be able to step on dunya in our desires and come clean to our Lord. May we be candidates to be the ones that our Lord is saying, come, my servant. May peace enter into our hearts in this way until we pass, inshallah. May Allah bless our Shaykh, raise him to higher station. And we're asking for his madad in every breath, in every step of the way. May Allah forgive us for his sake. May Allah bless us and protect us, inshallah, and give mercy to those ones who are turning sincerely to the way. And may Allah turn the minds and the hearts of those ones who are away from haqq back to haqq, inshallah. We're asking mercy for those ones who have passed, those ones who are about to come, those ones who are sick, and those ones who are dying. May Allah bring down all the wrong systems and the tyrants, inshallah. May Allah make us to be ready for Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam. Al-Fatiha. Amin. Assalamu alaikum. Take the tea. Give it away, quick. Done? Bismillah. Take the tea. Afiyet olsun. Okay. Any questions? Anyone else? Yes?
He said that at the end, that there was the insects that were biting him, and that one fell off, and he put it back on, and that's the first time he felt the pain like that, and he cried out. And that Allah SWT said, that's because you did that to yourself.
Yes.
When Shafi'i saw that story, for what's the lesson that we were meant to take from that part of the incident?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. For the believer, for the murid, this is a very high level lesson that so many are not going to understand. As you know, Hazrat Ayub alayhi salam, he was a very beloved one to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he was very blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he had wives, he had beloved children, he had wealth, and everything was blessed in that way, that Allah was very generous to him, Ayub alayhi salam. There was no difficulty. There are so many stories that you're going to hear in the coming years that even Muslims themselves, they're going to say now, they're going to judge Allah. Okay? As they have judged the high-level prophets, that they have judged, for example, Ibrahim alayhi salam, and they say Ibrahim alayhi salam, he is, tawbah astaghfirullah, he is, the word is deadbeat husband, because he left his daughter, he left his wife and his son in the middle of a desert. They're saying he is very wrong, he is useless, hasha. You understand? They're going to judge by today's standard of morality, where there is no morality. Whatever you feel that you want to do, that is right. That is fitna of Dajjal. Now they're going to combine everything. So everything is right. They're not going to say even now, wearing a hijab, it is wrong. They say it is right. If you don't wear hijab also, it is right. If you want to wear your clothes, it is right. If you want to open yourself up, it is right. If you are an unbeliever, to say these things, it is one step forward maybe, because at least you say haq is also right, batil is right. Before you used to say haq is all wrong, batil is all right. But for a believer to say this, you're going to hear many more Muslims to say this now. There's complete confusion now. To put on the hijab is right. To take it off also is right. Now there are movements in Muslim countries. Take off your hijab. Take off your hijab. Take off your hijab. You understand? Allah is watching. What, you think this world, this creation, doesn't have a Lord? You think we can do whatever we want? You cannot even enter into a McDonald's and order one cup of coffee and walk away without paying. What, you think Allah is giving us everything, all that He's generous with, and we can do as we like? There is a tyranny of the people of the Akhir Zaman. They say there is no Lord. You understand? But me, I am the Lord. I'm the one who's deciding if I live or if I die. You know nothing. So they're attacking the prophets. They're going to attack all the prophets. They're going to attack Allah. Openly they're going to do it. Awliya Allah, forget about it. But these ones will also say we are Sufis. Number one, to say we are Sufis. Oh, no, not Wahhabis, not terrorists. We are Sufis. That means that we can do whatever we want. We have the right to say whatever we want because we are Sufis. You understand? The place for them, for that kind of disobedience, for that kind of ego, only the fire can get rid of it. So now Ayyub alayhi salam, he was a beloved prophet of Allah. And Shaitan is saying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at that time, saying, your beloved servant, he's only worshipping you because you give him so much blessings. If you take away these blessings, he's not going to worship you. Allah is saying, no, that is my most beloved one at that time. Living in this world, his heart is not going to move. He's going to love me and he's going to serve me. He's going to be obedient to me whether I give or I don't give. Shaitan is saying, he's only worshipping you because you give him so much. This first half of the lesson, it applies to everyone in Akhir Zaman. Because so many Muslims believe only way that Allah is blessing us is if He gives us nice wife, nice children, nice job, nice everything. And they're basing, whole nations are basing on the blessings of Allah on this. Correct or no? Don't say to the Christians, oh, you have your prosperity gospel. No. Muslims are believing that long time ago already. The only sign that Allah is going to be pleased with you is when He increases your risk like that. Are you not understanding what a responsibility having the wealth is in this world? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying to Shaitan, you test him. This is not Allah's test. Allah is saying to Shaitan, you do whatever you want to him. You will find his heart still holding strong. It wasn't Allah who was doing it, it was Shaitan who did it. You understand how heavy it is for this friend of Allah, for this prophet of Allah? And Shaitan went crazy on that prophet. His wives started dying. Children got sick. They were cursed. Shaitan is putting it on them. In reality, they were not. Allah is watching and giving the permission. Shaitan is attacking everything. All his wealth, everything is taken away until his one wife that he had, stayed with him. And now Shaitan blow that curse breath to him. And he started having these sickness. And his skin started forming all these bubbles, all this pus, and inside every bubble there was a worm, and the worm was eating into his flesh. And he was feeling all this. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was helping him to take away the pain. That those who are in the way of Allah and something hits them, they are not going to feel 100% of that too. They are not. It's those who don't have belief that the smallest discomfort will become a torture. Those who have belief, the torture comes and they know where it is coming from, where it is going. Already they're starting to smell the paradise, and for the believers, they put their head down and they're able to see. They're able to see, to witness. So Ayyub alayhi salam, Allah was also taking away the pain. The pain was there, but Allah was helping him. And one day, one of those worms that was digging into his flesh, it fell down. And Ayyub alayhi salam picked it up and put it back. And when the worm started biting again, he felt a pain that he has never felt before. And he started screaming. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Ya Ayyub, whatever that was there, we allow it to happen. And we also give some mercy that is there. But when you picked it up and you put it on yourself, that is you causing it to happen. You see how fair Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is. And He's having that rehearsal for us, all of us to know, to understand. What is it that we are doing? What is it that Allah is doing? Are we even thinking this is something that we do to ourselves? Majority not. Majority are thinking if there's something wrong is happening, how many more times you have to say? First thing they say, this is black magic. I cannot find a job, black magic. I'm sick, black magic. I cannot get married, black magic. Everything is black magic. You're never going to say, I did this to myself. Maybe I should cut one kurban. Maybe I should fast. Maybe I should make a dua. Because everyone is running, and these are people who believe in awliya Allah. I don't hear too much people, Wahhabi type people, they say black magic. Easy, they're blaming other ones first. They never blame themselves. What is going to happen on Judgment Day? You think we have a chance to blame black magic? You think on Judgment Day we have a chance to even blame shaitan? Shaitan is going to say, Ya Rabbi, I only whisper to them. I didn't put a gun to their head to commit the wrong action. They did it to themselves 100% willingly. I just whisper to them. And the whispering, it is according to how you want to open that ear or how you want to close it. Do you know it is a whisper? How you open it, how you close it, where is it coming from? Knowing all of this, if shaitan is whispering to us, Allah is closer to us than our jugular vein. What happened then that time? Allah is closer to us than our jugular vein. So we're putting shaitan before Allah. We're putting our ego before Allah. The prophets, they are close. The angels, they are close. The awliya Allah, especially if you have a sheikh, they are constantly screaming at you. But you're putting everything aside and you want to listen to shaitan. You don't even know you're putting everything aside because you say it's just a habit. So you don't know yourself. You don't know when you're closing every door and you're opening that window to shaitan. It's a very big mistake now. And Allah is showing to us through that story of Ayyub alayhi salam to say, what is it that you are doing? This is something that I'm showing to my prophet. Oh, people of the Akhir Zaman, following the greatest prophet. You must understand what is it that you do to yourself, and you must understand what is it that I'm sending to you. In this Akhir Zaman, this world has become a hell. Who's blaming Allah? Can we blame Allah to say that He made this to be? No. We did it to ourselves. That the Holy Prophet was saying to Allah, do not make my nation, don't punish them like you punished the nation of Nuh alayhi salam. He's saying that also because there's a lot of similarity between the nation of Nuh and this nation. A lot. That in this nation now, openly people are committing wrong actions. That when earlier nations, they made that action, they were completely destroyed. Completely. Cheating in business. Killing their prophets and the beloveds of Allah. All those wrong actions that they do is finished. And now this nation is openly committing all of that. So when the Prophet is saying, don't punish my nation the way you punished the nation of Nuh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is replying to His beloved saying, no, I'm not going to punish them with a flood. But they are going to invent a weapon that they're going to kill each other, destroy each other through the flood of the fire. Isn't this exactly what we are doing? Who are number one trying and hoping and wishing to get that kind of power? Muslim countries. So it is done, it's finished. The test may come to us. Well, don't try to be a hero. We must know where is coming from us, where is coming from Allah. Because with every test that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us to the believer, He's sending so much help that everywhere you turn, you're saying, hey, what kind of test this is? That so much help is coming to me. That you are going to be patient and you're going to hold on to the truth. The believers. وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Hold on to the haqq and be patient. Things don't go your way. Be patient. Know what is coming from Allah and know what is coming from your own ideas. We are in this way for some time. We know every time that there is a test that is coming, good things come out from that, always. But we cannot be ignorant to commit the same wrong things again and hope for the rescue to come. This is for me, this is for you. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Al-Fatiha. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. This much is enough, inshallah. I'll speak to you tomorrow, inshallah rahman. Assalamu alaikum. Okay.